What's happening?
Hello.
I'm just rolling up some maps here to get it going. How's everybody doing tonight? Good morning, Aaron. Hey, thank you for the follow, Friendly Wombat. Oh, let me turn on streamer mode so I don't give people any accidental pings. Alright, there we go. That should be better.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. Midnight blasting. Alright, time to corrupt. Fingers crossed they don't all come out garbage. Alright. Alright. Trash.
Trash, 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 trash.
This one's playable. It's just no regen. That's not too bad. Less recovery of life in ES, though. That gets banned. That goes to the maps tab for, we'll say, like 10 chaos. It is, what, 120 quantity? That's not bad. But these are trash. I'll take the one chisel. But that one's playable, for sure. The rest look great. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, what I'm doing at the moment, what we got going on is a little bit of a preview for a video that's coming in a handful of hours, I suppose. Later today, whatever time zone you're in. We're basically just pack size juicing on red packs. Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
And we're doing everything we can here just to get red altar packs to be bigger, and just like killing his. That's a very good. You got me.
Thanks.
You got me.
Thanks.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Did you start looking around for it?
I did for like half a second, and then I was like, wait a minute, that's a little too loud for my item filter, so I know better. But for like the first second, yeah, it did get me.
Nice.
Well, I was like, I don't see it on screen, so it must be off screen. It's really far off screen. Oh, alright, okay. Hey, fortunate card, nice. That's what I'm talking about. Oof, that's rough. Og Regal is a painful game at times. Thank you. You know, best of luck to you as well. Hopefully your luck improves. Mine certainly has. I had just a 24 karat run of bad luck early on. I think it took like 22 or 24 tainted fusings to 6 link my first like lightning coil. Just really feeling like brutalized by the game. And then things have slowly, steadily like turned around. And then you log into like 20 divines in the sales tab from stuff you made. And you're like, yeah, right. Life's alright. Not too bad. I normally never do red altars at all, but because this league has been like such a whatever poverty league for so many players, and because whatever, like inflation just wasn't really happening, might as well just do some red altars. Farm some regular chaos, regular orbs of unmaking, cartographer's chisels. Very basic. It's working. Working better than I thought it would, to be honest.
Hello.
Alright, let's do this no regen one. The only time that these no regen maps can be like kind of a pain is what are they called? During the like high fortress encounters, like any time where you would want to be like really laying on the button a bunch, that's when they kind of, you know, cringe. When you're just really wanting to lay down a bunch of pods in an area where monsters haven't spawned yet. Yeah, we'll take 15% currency duplication. Most of the player downsides for red altars are terrible for Toxic Rain, but there are a few that are not so bad.
Hi, Peter.
How you doing,
well-
Peter?
Well, we have the internet. We hope. We hope it's good internet. We really won't know
True.
until like we're doing this, unfortunately.
Yeah. Congrats on the lightning coil and void stones. Sounds like you're getting into the home stretch. And there are some buffs coming next week whenever they do their next full reset to the servers, which I don't know when that is. That might be then. But they said they have some more Foulborn uniques that are coming too, so that'll be fun. More build enabling stuff, hopefully.
Are you playing our build, Peter?
Well, you know, there's a lot of options for farm strats. There's, like, Expedition and Heist, you know, really good, like, budget options. But, yeah, you can get trapped in Expedition, like Aaron is
I'm so
on the
glad.
Twitch.
I'm so glad you asked, Peter. Such a good question.
Yeah,
Such a good question.
we've got a couple of,
In
I'll let
about
you
4
say it.
hours and 20 minutes, you'll have 3
Nice.
strategies in one video.
that's right. Ah, damn it. Didn't mean to get killed. That's the opposite of what we want to have happen.
Literally, 420,
Hello.
Nice.
YOLO, swag, 360, whatever.
That's right. 360 and then
No scope.
no scope.
Yeah.
You turn 360 degrees and walk away. I think I got crit. Oh, yeah, this is a crit map, huh? So that's kind of cringe.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Yeah, we'll have a video live
my
at
God.
8 a.m. Eastern, UTC -5.
Yep. Haste, or that's what got me killed. A million monsters all auto-attacking me at once and critting the whole time with a lot of damage mods, actually, on this map.
Approach, challenger.
Hey, thank you for the bits. 419. Appreciate it. Oh, alright. Let's go kill this guy.
They should have bops. Bits and
Yeah.
bops. That would be
Bips
more
and
fun.
bops? That'd be fun.
Yeah, like bips should be what what they are, and then
I like that.
and then bops could be like circle.
Yeah?
Yeah. Be right back writing a letter to Amazon about it.
Oh, okay. Well, they value your feedback, as all
Yeah,
companies do.
obviously. I almost worked for Amazon earlier this year. I got approached for a job back in December, and it was a job I would have to travel to Las Vegas for and do a live event with them and stuff. And I was like, I don't know. I don't think I want to drink that Kool-Aid. I'm good.
Yeah, yeah. Good night to you, almost an athlete. I like
name.
that. Yeah, I like that. Same.
Good name.
You get the bloodline ascendancies by killing the boss of that respective mechanic. So in the case of Oshabi, you would kill Oshabi, the harvest boss. Alright, thankfully this map doesn't have like 3 different monster damage modifiers on it, and crit chance, and no regen, so it's going to be quite a bit safer and easier than the previous one, I hope. I didn't realize, like, I wasn't really looking. That last map had, like, this is extra, monster damage, crit chance. I don't remember what else, but we'll say... Let's say minus max res and penetrates elemental resistances, and then, you know, something else probably.
Yeah.
Rima, protect me!
It may not have had them, but we can say that it did. I mean, you have to do harvest, or you can just buy the... I don't remember what the boss key is. Sacred Blossom or something. Something like that. But harvest is good, so no reason to not do harvest.
True.
Now I can focus.
Although I don't really like crops, but you know, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very, very blue. That's the thing I will say about harvest. Really? No? No reward from that hive at all. Alright. Very, very blue mechanic.
Too bad. So sad.
Yeah, no kidding. We'll go quant. I don't care about losing, like, all of my evasion. That's not a big deal. This isn't, like... We do have non-zero evasion. You know, it's better to have some than none. But setting it to 0 isn't that big of a downside, really. That's exactly right, Aaron. I think the last couple of leagues have, like, Harvest has been one of the farm strategies that we've made videos about that have done, like, the best. And I think a lot of people feel the same way, including myself. Like, it's not the most fun mechanic they've ever made. That's probably Strongbox's still. Pound for pound most fun. But you know, it's pretty good, and it's just very easy to get running, right? Like,
You've had a sale exile. The ancestors approve of your valor.
all you really have to do is just, like, farm the harvest plots and then throw the life force at Faustus, and you're done. Like, it's super easy to convert it into divines or whatever. Yeah, I see that, Peter. That's what I was laughing about. Like, yeah, whatever. It's like 20-something divines for, like, true in-game items. But you compare that to other bow builds, and it's not like a million divines. for a nice spine bow or whatever for like lightning arrow or tornado shot back in the day. You know, could be worse. I guess it's not really that expensive to craft a nice, you know, like bow or whatever anymore. I mean, the way you make the life flask really is you just like alt spam for like a good reduced recovery rate, increased amount recovered. You do want it to have like, I don't remember what the item level is, but you just alt spam for it and then hope that it has an empty suffix, and if it doesn't, you have to annul or just try again. And then you just use Einhar to craft immunity to bleeding on. I will probably recraft my bow since my particular bow rolled really, really low. But, like, it is nice that you can make a bow for, like, a bow and quiver for 20 divines or less combined that will, like, take you all the way through Ubers and tier 17 juicing and everything. I think that's pretty good. This league's been a little bit stingy with even just giving people like 20 divines. It's been like an accomplishment for a lot of people. I probably haven't gotten 20 raw divine drops in maps anyways, maybe including Heist. I don't really feel that it's like a horrible poverty league, but we've had a lot of inflation leagues. Last league was like kind of setting everybody up for failure this time around because last league had essentially just gave everybody like half of an extra player in all their maps. So like just a ton of extra quantity through the Merc.
So we had a comment on this recent video that I will answer that question from Peter in a moment. Hello, Rich.
Hello,
we had a
Rich.
comment saying that they are not fans of the layout on the two sites that we're working with, which
Oh.
obviously to each their own. And that they prefer the layout of max roll. So I was just curious, like, what's the temperature in the chat? Out of PoE Vault, Mobalytics, and max roll, which one do you prefer looking at for build? Like, which one's layout do you like the best?
Yeah.
I personally think PoE Vault is in its own category because I feel like it offers something else. Like, it has a fully written guide and sections to the guide. Like, we could write a fully written guide on Mobalytics. Like, there's nothing stopping us from writing a very exhaustive guide above the POB, but it wouldn't really fall in line with the style that every other creator's using on that site.
And
so
the
it
formatting
would
would
be,
be funky for it to
oh
just
yeah,
be
the
a
formatting
big
would be
line.
terrible. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
it just basically, yeah, like one big block of text. You know, like a sandwich is just like an inch and a half or 2 inches straight of meat, just like a big wad of words sticking in your craw. No thanks. There I go, talking
Yeah,
about food again.
I'm just curious because, like, obviously everyone just has things that they prefer to look at. Like, despite the fact that Larold used to write for Wowhead, I've always been an Icy Veins enjoyer. I've always liked their site better. I've always liked the layout better. I've always liked their class guides better.
I mean, I can say it now. Same. Yeah, same.
Yeah, I mean, my main issue with Wowhead, it has a enormous amount of information, and I still find it to be a very useful site. So I don't want it to just come off like I'm disparaging Wowhead and I hate their website. I do actually still use it for like their database, and their community comments are literally the most like helpful thing ever.
They're the best
and
guide
I'm
in
happy.
World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I'm happy to say I've contributed to some of those, and like it feels really good to be like the top comment on quests and what have you. But
oh yeah.
But as far as like the layout of guides and just everything like that, I have always liked Icy Veins. So it's been like a really like a big pleasure and honor to like work with Icy Veins.
Yeah.
But because they own PoE Vault, and I'm just curious like why people don't like Mobalytics, because I feel like Mobalytics looks really clean. Like I feel like it's very easy to read.
I would agree with that, but the thing with Mobalytics, not to like disparage them or working with them, I don't want to read a lot on Mobalytics. I want a Mobalytics guide, but this is both in the way I would want to write it, and which is how we did it, and also the way I would want to read somebody else's written guide on Mobalytics is I want it to be brief. I want it to be the information, very little like explanation. Because otherwise I do think it kind of turns into a big wall.
Oh yeah, I understand. I understand. I'm just curious about like, you know, usability wise, because of course we can provide feedback to the sites we're working with too. So if
Oh,
there are
yeah.
things that people find are, and you can too. There's nothing stopping you. They have Discords where you can give feedback. They have a specific channel for giving feedback on the site, and for giving feedback on builds that you find confusing. Like if you've played other people's builds and you think they're confusing or the instructions are confusing, there's a place to give feedback on that stuff in their Discords. And I feel like a lot of people don't realize that. We get a lot of feedback about other people's builds in our YouTube comments, and
Yeah, sure do.
we have the same policy in our comment section that we do in our Discord, and that's we're not going to troubleshoot other creators' builds. They deserve to hear your feedback for things that they spent time creating, and maybe you can help them make it better, or not,
Yeah.
if you don't want to.
I feel
But
the
we're
same
not
way
going to
about
troubleshoot
ours.
their
Like,
build.
I wouldn't want people trying to get
Yeah.
help from, I don't know, just insert build creator here on Toxic Rain.
Yeah.
If it's like, if they're
Yeah,
following
please
our
don't hit up
version of Toxic
Gazzy for
Rain,
help with our
yeah,
RPF
don't go,
build. He
don't
would
go
be
bother
like,
Gadsy
what?
for information about it. That would be weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Better interactive, passive, and Atlas skill trees. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I like design, so I understand, like, and I like UX stuff, and I think a lot about UX because
Oh, yeah.
I think a lot about UX because of my mom and her difficulties in life, and I just think about like I'm always thinking about UX now.
Yeah, true. I think about that a lot too, for that reason, but also, yeah, you know, just like whatever. Trying to think about things from the perspective of like somebody just stumbling upon our guides or content or whatever. Like, that's helpful. Alrighty, that's that map done. I mean, yeah, it's our build for what it's worth, Rich, not just mine. But yeah, I mean that probably is something we're worried about with, you know, with any site that we work with, right? You know. Yeah, that's very true, Aaron. Like, you know, what's good for like the lowest common denominator, like the least able person, is then still useful for everyone else too. It's not like you lose by making stuff easier for everyone to use. The opposite, in fact. That's a pretty easy take. All right, let's go to the boss. I was looking for the evolution shrines along the way, but I couldn't see them. So
We would entertain working with a third website. It would kind of depend on their policies. Right now, PoE Vault and Mobalytics don't have any conflict of interest stuff.
that is true.
So,
Yeah, I mean, hey, good for Pox. Respect to him and what he does. It has
Yeah.
definitely been influential in our path of making content and kind of focusing on one build every single league. Not only the one build, but you know. That is definitely something we do that try to differentiate ourselves as having like tons of, you know, farm strategy stuff and new player content and all. I mean, that is an advantage that being a two-person team provides, is being able to have like what's the opposite of a laser focus? Like a broad spectrum. Hey, I actually pulled it off. Yeah, a broad spectrum of topics that you want to talk about.
yeah.
And like keep each other both on track on that front rather than getting like locked into one thing. That's not a slight on Pox. It might sound like it. Literally, it's the opposite. It's a slight on myself. Because I could definitely see myself just locking in and doing like a million strongbox guides or something accidentally and look up and realize like, oh, I've done nothing but strongbox videos for the last like month, you know?
Yeah. I had missed Aaron's comment while I was in the other room, but yes, accessibility helps everyone.
Exactly.
It's for the good of everyone, not just the people who need it most.
Yeah, like that philosophy of like, you know, when you raise the, what is it? Rising tide raises all boats? Something like that?
Yep, all ships.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, when you raise the floor, that just makes, you know, brings everybody up. Withering Step does proc on automation, but automation doesn't really work in your hideout. So if you're in a rested area, hideout, whatever, it won't work. But you might just not see the animation due to other stuff. I don't know.
And it's a rising tide lifts all ships for the future. Reference.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, that. Yeah. I mean, it would really depend on what else you are working with. We would need to see your pop. You could post it in the TRPF channel in the Discord.
Yeah, if you're talking about
We're not going to
Toxic
look at
Rain,
it right this second, but someone else might be looking at them right this
Yeah.
second.
Yeah, if you're talking about Toxic Rain, you know, bow and quiver, like big upgrade options. Tides of Time is great. If you can get one of those, do so. I would prefer if this had life charges gain 3 flasks and utility charges, or whatever. Other way around. Utility flask gain 3 charges. Like, if those were both 3, I'm not going to blow a bunch of divines on it, though, to make that happen just yet.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, there's a list of things on the pop of what you should focus on upgrading.
Exactly. You know, it sounds okay for a Despair on hit ring. Buying a Despair on hit, or whatever, a Hunter ring base is pretty cheap right now. Last I checked, it was like 5 or 10 chaos. So if you get one that's like halfway, you could sell it. Try and sell it. Or, yeah, you know, just roll over it. I've done that too.
So I'm looking at gift cards because we're getting near the holidays, and I'm
Sure.
thinking about some gift cards, you know, extra gift cards, little gift cards for this and that. And I'm looking at
Yep.
Sam's at their gift card collection, and they have a $25 gift card that their price on it, which normally you would think, in a lot of cases, they have it like $3 or $4 off, which is nice. It's just a nice little discount on a gift card that's worth $25. The discount on this one is 52 cents.
Really? You could pay $24.48 for a $25
Yep, and then
gift card?
the one for Dunkin' Donuts is $24.64.
Pass.
I'm like, I'd rather just not buy through Sam's and not help them make, you know, help them whatever they make on all these gift cards, because obviously they're not paying full price for them when they're selling them.
Yeah.
There would be no benefit to them.
Exactly. Like, look.
I don't know what's going on with Twitch, but it keeps reconnecting me to the chat room over and over and over again.
Oh, that's good.
Nothing else is happening. Just the chat room. Just the
Huh.
chat room is messed up.
Weird.
Keep them back! Silence, fools!
Yeah, I could
Someone
tee
said
off
if
on
you
that. I
log
could tee
out
off
and
on
log
that
back in,
idea.
it might fix it.
Hey, there you
So
go.
we'll find
Oh,
out.
you know what? I had that same issue earlier this week, and logging out and logging back in did actually fix it. So, yeah.
I don't trust it.
Oh, I could tee off on that Sam's Club idea, though, for a bit. You better believe. The whole point is you're a discount wholesaler. That's your thing, right? You're certainly not advertising yourself on the idea that you pay your employees well. Or that it's a luxury shopping experience. It's that it's cheap.
I logged out and now it won't let me log back in.
Oh, great.
Things are going swimmingly.
Twitch, a website that exists, and which I can't criticize. They won't let me do it. That is a lot of exploding corpses over here. Don't like. Nice. Reflecting mist. Fingers crossed.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Yes, over here. Alright, don't mind if I do. I think that might be it all for the map. Yeah, 0 monsters left. I think I got them all.
Just say it over YouTube. Yeah, unfortunately.
Alright, pressing the button, and we got trash. Love trash. Alright, time to leave. On to the next.
Hail from Makoru.
Yeah, that is just what you should do, Morwayne.
They did.
Excellent. Alright, where is that evolution shrine? Right there. Nice.
Approach.
I don't want to set my expectations too high, or community expectations too high for that matter, either. But they did say in their patch, or not their patch, their like update post, like what we're working on too, earlier today, that like they
Yeah.
have plans to raise all of the or a lot of underperforming farm strategies, and my mind started racing. I was like, buy cheap scarabs. Like, crappy scarabs are suddenly, like, bad strategies are suddenly going to be great. Something like that. So, like, my mind started, like, thinking about that. Thinking about, like, what are some very cheap scarabs to, like, stock up on, buy, like, 500 of them for 100 chaos, and then on the day of the patch, now they're worth, like, 10 times as much. Probably won't happen. I don't know. I don't know what strategies that would be at the current state of the economy. Like, as much as there is, like, crying on Reddit, it doesn't really feel that bad. It feels fine. It feels a little anemic compared to last league, where we got, like, half of a person's extra juice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, like, doing ultra juicy maps right now, and I feel like I'm finding a fine amount of currency. I do think the breaches could drop more actual stuff, though. That is a little underwhelming. The fact that they don't really drop a lot of items.
What do you mean?
You just walk into them. The
You
hive
just walk
walls?
through 'em.
Yeah, you just walk into them before you touch the hive. What's going on? Oh, my flasks are down because of stupid red modifier. Got it.
Oh, hey, JP.
What's up, JP?
Yeah, we waited super late today because we got a late start and we did 2 videos, and those are already up, for one for the PoE channel, one for the WoW channel.
Well, they're up for us.
And
you guys will see them.
yeah, they're up for us. They'll be live
a
at 8
little under
a.m.
4 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 hour, about 4 hours from now they'll be live. And then also wrote a news article.
Yeah, very, very, very busy day. After doing all of that, I was like, man, my brain is like,
I don't know
It's
what
like
you're
it got a
asking,
lot of
Rich.
exercise.
When you get near it, you get like a purple ring buff, and you just walk through the walls and pre-break them before you touch the encounter to start it.
Now, with that being said, I do have 2 of these enhanced flames. If you have an enhanced flame during any of these encounters, you can press that. It gives you like this insane righteous fire buff that burns enemies. It does also burn walls, so you sometimes can burn more walls during the encounters, but usually not. I think, oh, inside the fortresses, though? No, there's nothing you can do about those. The walls in the fortresses. Excellent. Yeah, we did,
Hello.
we did a fair amount of, destructive play. Destructive play is very fun this league. Like, I think it's more fun this league than it was last league. I don't know, just like some of the stuff that they swapped around, like less map mod effect, honestly, kind of makes destructive play more fun. Like, monsters or bosses being like tankier. Yeah, do people find that fun? Do people find wailing on a training dummy fun? I don't.
No,
What's up, Crasper?
I don't find it fun.
Yeah.
Bye, Crasper.
Like, that's something I like about PoE 2's bosses, but also kind of don't love about the first playthrough of each league, is like, depending on your gear, you might be doing great. Like, in Dawn of the Hunt League, I was trying to do a bleed, Amazon, and it was going very poorly in the campaign. I was having the worst time I've ever had playing PoE either game. I like literally got hardwalled on Doriani for like a couple of hours, and then whatever the 0.3 league was, like, I was killing monsters so fast I never learned their mechanics. I still don't know their mechanics, which is probably bad for next league.
Probably.
Like, one of the bosses, the boss that you kill on the island full of zealots in Act 4, I don't know what he does. What he does is he dies instantly when you hit him one time. Pretty sure that's his mechanic. Die instantly.
Yeah. Good mechanic. I like that mechanic.
I'm a big fan.
It's a little like Pyroclast stacking up the mines.
Yep,
You die instantly, please.
that's right. You stack up a pile, and you press the button, and everything.
And then you keep stacking the mines until
Explodes.
that chain runs out.
Yep. The exact words of the text. That's my professor accent. I was impersonating a person from Professor Land.
Back to the rats.
No, back to the rats. Yeah. Oh, Canada apparently is the land of professors. I didn't know. It's a very very bad Canadian impression, but it's the only one I have.
Keep them back.
Banoodle. Banoodle. I like the monkey in Act 4.
Use it on your
Yeah,
ba
that's a fun
pantry.
one.
Ba-pack a ba-lunch. Ba-pick, ba-nick.
Existence is
Yeah, I got flattened by the Quadrilla boss like multiple times on Streak this last league of PoE 2.
Ba-pick, ba-nick is really gonna stay with me forever, I think.
Oh yeah.
Ba-pack a ba-lunch.
swarming me.
Use it on your bags or your imagination.
This lady Banoodles.
Yep.
Wrong. Keybind. Did I not block? Oh, I didn't. I think I didn't have points to do Kelgar Scarabs, and honestly, they're not that bad. Yeah, that's what it was. I didn't have
Doopy.
points with coming over here. I have no regrets. Honestly, Kelgar Scarabs aren't like the best, but they're not the worst. Maybe you could do this. There we go. Let's go do a little double check. Let's go do a little Faustus double check. What's up, Faustus? What if I wanted to buy a Kelgar Scarab? What would that cost me? Not... Oh, wait, hold on. That's not bad.
What is your spaghetti policy here?
Okay.
What's your
Wow.
spaghetti policy?
All right, I am specking out of that. I am keeping the Kelgar Scarabs because that's not bad at all. No, you can't automate life flasks. That is against the terms of service, and there's no method for doing it in game.
Hello.
Notice, by the way, 2 fortress maps in that map, which means basically like a divine. These are worth like roughly half a divine, roughly.
Hopefully they'll be impressed.
Oh no, I forgot to look at held comments today. Oh no.
I looked at held comments several times, and we were at El Zilcho, which doesn't mean that it
Oh,
hasn't
Well,
changed,
these
but
say they're a day old, so. Oopie whoopie.
son of a bitch.
No.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Rich.
Oh, we have a streamer client, and that's why the tree gives us divs.
Yep.
You heard it here first, folks.
I mean, you're
we
not
also are
wrong.
hearing it for the first time. Yeah.
You're not wrong. In the process of working on the video for the tree, I did get a raw div, and I was like, hell yeah, I got the recording. And then I looked down, I'm not recording, and I don't have my, like shadow play equivalent on. I'm like, all right. Damn, well, that's okay. I'll just get another one. I have not gotten another one since. I've used every single currency womb graph since then. I am up to still only 1 divine from the tree. I've gotten a lot of other stuff that's worth more. Oh no, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, I am in trouble. I might literally have to abort this map. Oh, damn. Misclick. That was a bad one. Oh, that's a really bad misclick, because this is a nice map. I mean, theoretically, you can get a full stack of mirrors, like, once in every, I don't know, like, couple 100 million attempts.
But nobody said that.
Yeah.
Roof against the storm. We can win this. For victory!
Oh man, I cannot believe I hit the, like, you basically have no flasks bonus from red altars. I don't think I've done this in like a couple of leagues. It's okay, we're almost done and haven't died. Really hasn't wound up being that bad of a map after all. Pain point wise, it's very rewarding. Yeah, I wouldn't say no to a full stack of chaos either. I think the best thing I've gotten from it, in terms of just the currency rewards, is, I think, just one divine. You know what? No, I got a full stack of the exalted, like, graft things, and that's not the most valuable, like, in terms of pure chaos value, but I think it's probably the rarest thing I got was like 10 of those. I've gotten a couple of good Falborn uniques though. Like, that's been pretty useful actually. Okay, we did it. Let's get the hell out. We can have flasks again. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna play the class.
Hello.
All right, so this is just a reward for everybody watching now. You get a bit of advance notice on something that we talk about in the video. This is like breaking news, maybe? I don't know. Cartography Scarab of Corruption now affects tier 17s, which it never did before. So you can get 8 mod tier 17s now as natural drops, which that doesn't exist. It's only ever 6. But you can also get your tier 17s pre-bricked by them being corrupted 8 mod maps. So great. So it kind of ruins one of our like best performing strategies we've ever done. Which I think we're not super thrilled about that, but I don't know, maybe there's like a version of a strategy where it's really good. If you're playing a map, a build that can do all mods, like super high end game, then having like just all corrupted 8 mod tier 17 seems very much like the play. If you're just wanting to farm like corrupted 8 mod dunes or mesa or toxic sewer or whatever map, then I think you just do tier 17s with the more map roll and the whole standard map setup now. I think that's like the only way you do it. I think doing tier 16s to farm corrupted 8 mod tier 16s is like very dead. All right, cool. We got the evolution scarab or shrine very quickly in this map. That's great news. I agree with that, Rich. That is my biggest reason why I don't use the in-game market is the fact that there's not any like great search integration. You still have to type everything out manually like it's 2002.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, for real, shift clicking stuff into your chat window is like World of Warcraft 2005. That exists in Diablo? I don't remember. Probably. Oh, wait. World of Warcraft came out in 2004. Well, there you go. Alright, I think I have one or two more maps of this shriney many monsters at once set up. Bless you. Good sneeze.
Thanks.
And then we're going to switch over to do a little strong boxing, which is always fun. I would like it if these encounters moved a little bit quicker, you know? Like if once you hit max, they just like very quickly filled up the bar.
They had a little urgency. They need a little urgency.
Yeah, just a little bit faster, you
A
know?
little bit.
I'm moving faster than a hummingbird. I would like if this could at least move as fast as like a regular bird. Really? Okay. And also drop anything that got through the loot filter.
That would be nice.
Hey, Santiago.
Hello, hello. Welcome back.
That's right.
Why isn't your Discord saying you're streaming?
I don't know. It should, right?
Yeah, it's not.
Alright, let me fix it after this, map.
I can fix Twitch, I can fix YouTube, I can't fix your Discord client.
Alright, I'm out of the map. Let me fix it. Alright. I can't figure out Discord. It's fine. I'm an old man now.
Hello.
I'm actually not. I'm actually not an old man or a young man. I'm just simply a man.
True.
Just a regular one.
Oh, I know what's wrong. You need to reconnect your Twitch to Discord.
Not gonna do that right now.
You need to do it because remember the other thing was messed up and so was the other thing. And
Yes.
logging out. Yeah, that is why you need to do it.
Okay.
I think
Yep, I'm doing it. Okay, we finally fixed it, and
Don't
the fix
worry.
for it is hilarious. I had to turn it off and turn it back on again.
Yeah, we had this problem with Twitch. We were setting up the sounds,
Blurps.
and we couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. We literally went over the audio channels over and over and over again, and literally the solution was, after you've set everything up, disconnect it from your Twitch, then reconnect it to your Twitch. And it's like,
That was what it
okay,
was. Yep.
okay.
I felt like I
fine.
was going crazy, and the fix was to
Yeah.
disconnect and reconnect everything, log out and log back in. Like, okay,
So now it's
alright,
just the solution to everything.
just whatever. Yeah, anything was broken with Twitch, try logging out and back in again, obviously. And then if that doesn't work, disconnect and reconnect, and then log out and back in. Fantastic. Streamer mode is on.
Yeah, but is the other box underneath it clicked as well? The other little tick?
No, it isn't. I've manually turned on streamer mode. It even says streamer mode is enabled. Usernames have been truncated.
I'm talking about the thing that turns it on and off for OBS.
Yep.
Okay, well, it's not showing. I don't know. It's fine.
I can try turning it off and on again.
Restart Discord.
Yeah, I might do that too.
Yeah, just do it. Just Control R.
Yep. As soon as I finish this breach, I'm gonna... Actually, I don't need to finish the breach. There we go. Easy enough.
How neat is that?
Hey, how neat is that? That's pretty
How
neat.
neat is that?
That's pretty neat.
Pretty neat.
Oh, that's a blurb to add. Some Lenny Pepperbottom.
Yeah. You can tell that it's what is it again?
This is an aspen. You can tell it's an aspen because of the way it is.
Yeah. Because me and Rodney know it. Me and Rodney know it.
That's right. Taking a nature walk. We're gonna show everybody how neat nature is. Instead of just me
Yeah.
and Rodney knowing it. Come on.
Right.
Man, I bet I do have an Xbox still, technically. An Xbox 360 somewhere, gathering dust, moldering, if you will. I got Red Rings of Death, and I replaced that thing with another replacement from the Microsoft company. And well, then that was that, huh? Yeah.
Greetings.
I haven't really played a console game in so many years. Okay, great. It's time to switch over to strongboxing. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 1, and we're gonna be using Influencing Scarab of Hordes for the purposes of strongboxing, because they're fun. Yeah, I'll buy 1,000,000 ambush scarabs. That's fine. Set your money on fire. Does anybody else feel the, like, compulsion to orient all of their scarabs so that they're, like, sort of symmetrical, like, color-wise? I try to whenever possible.
I mean, you can get children to do all kinds of stuff. Chores,
That's right.
make messes, bother neighbors you don't like. You know, all kinds of
Oh,
things.
yeah. I mean, that's what kids... What other thing would be kids for? Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
What else would be kids for?
Larold's still getting a grasp on the language. He's learning to speak more gooder fastly.
Oh, yes. My first time speaking English. Alright, let's take a look at this setup here. We are taking these points up here for more influence maps. Nailed that one.
Yep.
You're getting to hear
Good
the
job.
recording process, the real version. We've got all the strongbox nodes, except for
It
the
is
map
the
ones because they're
recording
bad. We're still red side of the tree, which is good for you and me. And then we're taking some stuff to help with maps and more scarabs, of course.
We were never on. Well, we weren't on Storm Range. I guess Larold was at some point. Maybe.
Was I on Storm Rage?
I don't know. I don't know. Were you? I don't know. I'm guessing that's why Rich is asking.
I don't remember.
Hmm.
Yeah, these will work. Let's do some strongbox farming.
Have you already leveled up, Bjorn? Because like it's not so bad because it kind of comes piece by piece. If you're just looking at it all at once, it's like a lot. It's a lot.
Yes,
Like
indeed.
before I started playing, Larold was like, "You should play this. You loved Diablo 3. You should play this." And I looked at it and I like looked through all the different things and I was like, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't want to.
Nah, it's
I
good
don't want
though. Yeah, like like the Eldritch Altar buffs, they do carry into Hive Fortresses, as do map mods. The boss, though, the bosses, which I don't even know if you can actually get the boss to spawn without using the boss spawn token or not. Supposedly you can, but I've never seen it without using the token. That one, I think there's like no map mods, no Eldritch Altar modifiers carrying over into that at all. Alright, just 1 second. I think we're about to finally get this thing fixed. Hey, we did it. Alright, finally.
Good thing one of us is technically savvy.
Which one is that?
Wow.
Hey, I started laughing before
Wow.
I even got the sentence out. Come on, you know. Honestly, Crasper, I hadn't really thought about it, but yeah, 100% you want to full clear maps before you go into the fortresses. That is definitely the move. If everything applies, then yes. Especially since, unlike Hive events, the fortresses are a big old explosion of loot. They're a damn pinata.
That's okay. The next time Larold's having problems with his
I'm gonna be
computer,
forced to
I'll be
fend
like,
for
"Oh,
myself."
sorry, nobody here is technically savvy, so
That's
that
right.
sucks."
Then I'll just cut out to here, and it's just me smashing it with a bone like a caveman.
Doing your version of Office Space, but with a bone in hand.
That's right.
Got it.
Office
Hey,
Space
I'm the one
and
that
two.
fixed it.
That
You
you
turned
are.
the setting off.
I
That
didn't
wasn't
fix
me.
it at all. No, I turned it off because I didn't want people to see that I was playing like FIFA or whatever at times when I might be playing FIFA.
Uh-huh.
Yep. No, you got me. It's a mixture of Office Space and 2001 because I'm pretentious.
Okay.
Never watched, no, never watched it, Crowd, or IT Crowd. I don't even know how it's pronounced. I've never attempted to.
No, I didn't watch it either.
I know it has a cult following, or maybe just a large following, I'm not sure.
I don't think it has a cult following.
It has a following, how about that?
It's not like Parks and Rec or Always Sunny or whatever.
I gotta tell ya, I understand why people go to Parks and Rec or whatever, like, you still go back to it. I like those characters too. The, bright-eyed sunny optimism about the world that was kind of like the backbone of that show has not aged well.
No.
It has not aged remotely well. It's escapism. Ugh. Yeah, I know British shows, you know, they'll have like a show that ran for like 16 series and you're like, wow, that's gonna be a lot of episodes to make up. And it's like, no, it's like 24 episodes.
Yeah, I watch a lot of British television. I watch a lot of international stuff.
Yeah.
I really loved Ghost, and I loved Misfit
Yeah.
from UK TV. I'm the TV watcher in this studio. Larold is the movie watcher.
That's true. I play Framed. I've forgotten to play Framed for the entire month of October, so I'm going back now and playing through all the days of October, and it's interesting that, like, the way my brain works, either I'm like, I know exactly what this movie is in the first frame, or I don't know what it is at all. And it is, like, never anywhere in between. That's not true. It's probably mostly in between, but it doesn't feel like it. I do full clear the fortresses. It's probably not worth, because they're pretty big, but I can't help myself. How we doing on blood? Oh, we got 13,000 blood. Okay, let's go to the place.
Welcome back.
Damage over time, just increased damage over time, is a different stat from damage over time multiplier. It is not nearly as good. Like this stat, 20% increased damage over time with bow skills, it's fine. It's a multiplicative, or no, additive. You know, it adds them all up, and then it adds up with all of the rest of the increased modifiers, and then it multiplies the one time. Dot multi is multiplicative, so yeah.
She will soon bear fruit.
Way more valuable stat. And dot multi and chaos dot multi are different stats.
She will soon bear fruit.
Snowblind Grace, cool. Didn't even get through. Cheap hunk of junk. It's just a bad unique. I'll take the jeweler's orbs at least. Hey, 10 Foulborn Augs. That's probably worth like a chaos or something. Alright, what do we do? Do we grow more, arms or try and grow some gloves? Let's grow some gloves. I'm feeling lucky. So lucky that nothing came through the... Alright. Okay. Nothing even made it through the loot filter. Come on, man. That feels not great. Wow, that's trash, but it is 20 fusing, so I guess I'll take it. Yeah, it's a life flask there. It's just a reduced recovery rate, increased amount recovered, so it lasts longer and is easier to maintain, and then bleed immune. Pretty simple. Yes, indeed. That is true, Crasper. The economy being all crazy is definitely causing some, like, weird... I don't know, weird behavior or whatever. Like, it's gonna balance out eventually. That is a lot of health. And a lot of Chaos Res. It's not a great helmet. It would be if it didn't have that stupid life regen, if that was like a resistance or something that could be useful. But the fact that there's no fracture, the fact there's not really much going on here, I could throw it into a tab for like 10 chaos, but it feels like kind of a waste. Hey, we just put out a... Well, no, we didn't.
No.
No, in, what, like
You're
3
lying to the
hours?
people.
In 3 hours, we will have just put out a video similar to that, but also about quite a bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
About 3 farming strategies, but also mentioning the state of the economy and why it kind of sucks a little bit. Although it actually doesn't. And that's mentioned too.
You know, speaking of videos, I was actually kind of wondering, like, I'm just polling the audience. I'm just gonna start polling the audience.
Go nuts.
So we've been thinking about member perks on YouTube because we have we have a few members on YouTube that have joined and are supporting the channel. Obviously, thank you. We love you.
Yes.
We're just curious.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Yeah, we're just curious if there's like, what kind of perks do you guys look for when you're joining as a channel member to any YouTube?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like, do you look for early release on videos? Or... special Discord access or special access to the creators?
I can think about, like, podcasts or whatever that I subscribe to or have subscribed to. And, like, think about some of them doing, like, you know, 2 episodes a week. One's for everybody and one's for subscribers only, that kind of thing. It's like, yeah, I don't know that that's, like, a total model for YouTube. I never liked the idea of people having to pay to see anything we do.
No, I mean, we could give
But
early
maybe
access
showing
to
it to
something.
them earlier. Like, I could, yeah, I could see,
Yeah.
like, feeling okay about, like, the video goes up at midnight and we release it at 8.
It goes
We
up
just let
at
them see it
10
at
a.m. our
ASAP.
time, and we let people, or even 11 a.m. our time, and we let people who are members see it at 8 a.m.
Yeah, or just,
Or
like,
whatever.
whenever.
Or like as soon as we're done with it.
Yeah,
Like,
that would be the move, I think. It's uploaded. I checked and made sure the audio is actually playing.
well, that's good.
You know, here you go.
People do like to hear things.
That is something we've considered.
Yeah, we also considered like pub advice and reviews from us because obviously we have a very helpful community, but we're essentially because we're trying to do this full time. I mean, I am still working an external job, but Larold is mostly focused on video stuff.
And writing.
And writing, yeah, and writing. Sorry. Um, but we can't guarantee that we can look at every single pub that people link us, so that's why I was thinking like, oh, thank you, Crasper, I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you
we
very
were-
much, Crasper.
We were thinking maybe like if you're a channel member, we'll review a pub with you like once a week per member or something like that. Because like we don't want to review people's pubs like every single day with every small change they've made to their character or every single piece of gear that they're evaluating. Like that
Yeah.
that becomes overwhelming very quickly, as you can imagine. Which is why we have a Discord that everyone asks for.
Yes, indeed.
But also we're just wondering it like I know a lot of selling access to things in PoE is icky, and it's not as icky in WoW, but like coaching is not really as much of a thing in PoE as it is in WoW. Like there's a
Yeah.
lot of coaching in the WoW universe. So
There sure is.
we're just not sure what to offer there because like we could offer coaching on tanking and reviewing logs for WoW stuff, but we don't really know how that translates to PoE. And obviously it's not you guys' problem to help us figure out
out our
how to be
business.
profitable. We're just
Yeah.
curious what people want so that we're not offering things that no one wants.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
and also,
essentially the
like,
issue.
we appreciate everybody who helps us, like, who helps support us. That is awesome.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like, if you don't want anything for that other than just the joy of helping support us, that's great. We appreciate it. But we do want to offer something,
Yeah,
meaningful,
I mean,
other than
obviously,
just
they would
our
be optional
thanks.
services. It's not
Yeah.
like you are required to
Yeah.
send us anything. Like if you don't want to be reviewed, don't be reviewed.
Yeah.
But if you do, we want
Yeah.
that to be available to people who might want it. Like that could be valuable to some people who are just starting out or struggling with a certain thing or whatever. And right now we do that as much as we can, but as we add more tasks to the fold, I'm not sure how often we'll be able to get to those unless there's something we're specifically
Yeah.
offering.
Like budgeting time and
Yeah.
to do.
I'm the time budgeter.
Pretty much.
Whenever people asked us to start a Discord, we still weren't in a place because Larold and I were both working other jobs, and we still weren't in a place where I felt like we could also manage a Discord and all the questions because people are like, oh, just open a Discord, it'll run itself. Like, okay, alrighty. Yeah, I don't think it actually works like that. But and it doesn't. We actually still get spam bots and shit just like everybody else does. We get like crypto people and bots and people with free nitro codes and whatever.
Uh-huh. Oh,
And thankfully our bots I have like really customized our bots to set up a bunch of that to like catch most of that, so it gets deleted pretty quickly, but
That's good. Yeah.
it's not everything can be handled by the bots. Not yet anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
AI ain't taking my job yet.
No, I don't think that's ever happening. Hopefully.
No,
Probably.
not. Probably not.
Take that,
But, you never
clanker.
just-
Take that, clanker. That's like saying that my job's gonna get taken by a spreadsheet. I don't think so.
Yeah, I just don't want to offer things that nobody wants.
True.
That's essentially my thing is like, I don't want to be like so off base that people are like, wow, this channel's really out of touch. Who wants that?
Yeah. God forbid you're a disappointment. Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't want to be that. Ooh, it's Buffalo Chicken Tender Wrap Week, and they have mac and cheese bites this week.
For real? I'm about to get fat as hell, you guys.
And they have a new pie, an eggnog pie.
I'm just gonna
A
reiterate
Publix.
it. I'm about to get fat as hell.
Eggnog pie. I am actually like really excited about eggnog pie, guys. I love Publix's eggnog more than any other holiday treat. It's so good. I usually buy a
I
bunch of it
agree.
because it has a really long shelf life, and then I savor it slowly over a long time because I don't want to be 300 pounds. But
You
Yeah.
should see this lady. She's like a teeny tiny little creature, just like nibbling away at sips of eggnog, savoring every little bit. She has this teeny tiny little glass, and she's like, I'm just
Excuse
enjoying
me.
myself the whole way.
I'm just I'm a normal
it's-
sized person, okay?
It's very cute.
But I do drink it out of a little tiny glass. That is true. That part
She's
is
like, I've got to make it last.
yeah.
Which, honestly,
No,
respect.
there's no rum in it. There's no rum
Oh.
in it. No rum in it. You can add rum to it. It is very common to spike the eggnog, but no.
Well,
we-
technically speaking, you can add rum to anything if you
Well,
want.
yeah,
if
of
you
course.
choose to.
But I'm saying it's very
It's not
common to spike
illegal.
eggnog.
Oh, well, yeah, that's different
Yeah.
from what I was saying.
Thank you, Surtur. We appreciate that.
Yes, we
really
do.
Did you see we have written guides now too?
Quite a few
we have
written
those.
guides,
They're in the
actually.
description box. Yeah, we've got several.
Oh, you're putting those in the description box now, huh? Doing better
Oh no,
than
I
I
didn't
am.
put them in the videos. I meant.
Oh, yeah,
They
okay.
said
You know
they
what?
like the videos.
I'm not going to fix that right this second, but those are going to go in the description box on the YouTube for future streams, at least.
I'll fix it. I
Oh,
can
they're
do
going
it.
to go for in the description box for current streams soon, maybe.
What? Maybe.
Definitely. And I will do my job, too, at some point.
By clicking right click.
By clicking right click.
Okay.
Oh, right, that's the job. And then the
Yeah,
other
that's
part,
the
to
job.
click and
That's the
put
job.
stuff in a box, I will do as well. Damn, I love this game. I love right clicking. It's like my favorite type of click. Well, what are the alternatives? Left,
I don't know.
thumb,
Uh-huh.
like high school.
I suppose.
Sekiro, it just clicks. I have a fortress right here. I'm about to show you how they are for Toxic Rain in a second, medic. Is the About section out of date? On Twitch.
Uh,
Thought I updated it.
I don't think so.
The enchant, you can get that with the Harvest Crafting Bench. The Horda Crafting Bench, it's called. Technically, use the correct nomenclature
It sounded
there.
like you said crafting bitch, which I like better.
Oh yeah, find me a crafting bitch.
Yeah, you can handle it with the crafting bitch.
Yeah. You do actually have to do at least one harvest to unlock the Horda Crafting Bitch. Yeah. And then it's like 5,000 yellow essence, which is not a small amount.
No, the About Laird Live is not out of date at all.
No, that's accurate. Okay, here's why it's written that way. That's a good point. Here's why it's written that way. Because at the time that we talked about it and said, yeah, let's write it up this way, the plan was, and still is, that most of the stuff that I would stream on the Twitch, maybe it would be the two of us, sometimes it might just be me solo, but it would be stuff that we're also doing like concurrently on YouTube on either Path of Evening or a WoW at Night. And then
Yeah.
maybe sometime during downtime, if I'm just feeling like it, I might stream a different game. And I still
Yeah.
reserve that ability to do that. Like, what if I said, oh, here's a current game everyone knows and loves, Metal Gear Solid 5.
I think
could stream
no, I
that.
think Rasper's referring to the fact that you never stream WoW. I don't think it has anything
Ah.
to do with the mostly language.
Well, you know what? The WoW beta, the next phase of the beta's coming along real soon. It's what, like Tuesday? Wow. yeah, like 4 days away. So
Yeah, you
very
should
real
change the
possibility
order
that
of
we're
them,
gonna
though.
do
They
that.
should be in alphabetical order. We mostly stream PoE stuff now, so you should put it first, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good point. Also, I will say, we have streamed WoW Alpha stuff, and to be honest, not as big of an audience for us. I don't know if it was the time of day or just the content we were doing or time of
Probably
the
the
week
time
or
of day.
whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
Our second character is going to probably be well, we already have one, the Pyroclast Mine Saboteur, the other build
Yeah.
that we have guides for. And iLeak started as Toxic Rain Pathfinder.
Yep. That's right. Keeping it consistent.
However, I did consider going minions. I was actually considering playing Gazzy's build as my league start, and I might do that next league. Or that might be my second character, because Lyrild already leveled the other one, so
Yeah.
that might be my second character.
Honestly, I would be cool with that. Support Gadzi, he's a cool guy. And he is the minion
Yeah.
guy, so like, and I guess he's
Yeah,
technically
exactly.
our
No need to, remake the wheel.
Yeah,
It's
he's
totally
our whatever cohort or whatever over at Huey Vault. So
well, it's funny you should mention
Credit
that,
to him.
because that is what we were doing originally.
Yes,
lot of it.
That is right.
Too much of it.
Yeah, honestly, the last time around that I was doing like RWF streaming, I got COVID, and so did Sunset, and that impaired our ability to do any talking or streaming.
Yeah,
or
we
sitting upright or feeling
did-
alive.
most of our weeks during Race to World First were 120-hour week.
Yeah, they were
except for when
pain.
we had except the time we had COVID.
I can answer that question, Medic, and say absolutely. Toxic Rain Pathfinder, very interesting. It is unfortunately the only build that I really looked at.
Get it done. Cover me.
It's possible. I know Fub is playing Kinetic Blast. Look, like, it's a great build. There's no chance that I would just, like, intentionally do what Fubgun is doing, because it's already been done, and more importantly, it's been done correctly, because he did it, and so he nailed it. No need to even attempt to do anything with that.
Not now.
We did have somebody saying that Kinetic Rain actually was way better than they expected. So, like, even though it had gotten nerfed, it actually wound up not being bad.
Yeah.
So, like, that might be the move. I don't know. I'll have to give it some thought, maybe play around. Pyroclast Mine Saboteur might be the move. For what it's worth, that build is very much a, like, early, cheap bosser. And that time frame has kind of passed.
I can do this.
It's a very fun playstyle, though. Like, I could absolutely play that build just as much as Toxic Rain. I just know it's not going to boss as well.
I can do this.
Or the opposite. I know it's not going to map as well. It is going to boss well.
I almost have it. Annihilation.
Yeah.
Yeah, BDG
Definitely.
did. Yeah.
We are the Toxic Rain PF people.
I'll have to stay behind. You must
We're the TRPF guys. Alright, these are dead ends. I do wish that these were, these, right? These little chicken wings here. I guess they're hands. Oh. Hold on. They're hands. I just now realized. Yeah, they're hands. I wish
That
that
they're
these
not
hands...
chicken wings?
No, I wish that these purple hands were
Uh-huh.
better indicated on the map, though. Wow, I'm getting the long way out. Alright, cool. Nope, not this way.
Path of Walking.
Oh, that's pretty cool. My last time of
Yeah,
playing...
we've had a lot of people in the comments talking about that said they liked it, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
which is cool. I mean, we're happy to hear people are enjoying other builds and stuff. Obviously,
Yeah.
we're not going to dissect those builds because we're not playing them, but
Yeah. My last experience of playing like a travel skill that you use like Ignite Proliferation on as like your primary skill was a Hot Stepper using what's it called? Frostblink? Frostblink, Cold to Fire, Ignite Proliferation, all that, and I wanted to like it. I hated it. That's one of the like my least favorite
Yeah.
builds I've ever played.
Yeah.
And I can tell you why. You're sitting there waiting on cooldown to be able to do damage. Like, over and over and over again, you're just waiting on cooldown to do damage. It made me very upset. And I know, like, you know, you had another filler skill. I don't even remember what I was using. I think it was, like, Fire Trap, probably. But didn't work for me. I'm also not a Fire Trap enjoyer, so that's probably a big part of it. If it had been, like, during a time when, I don't remember what it's called, Searing Ray or something was better than Fire Trap, then I probably would have liked it more. I think so. As far as the hand skill goes, yeah, I think that the hands are the only thing that is capable of stunning bosses. I did play around with a couple of other skills. I couldn't find anything that was like remotely close to as good against bosses. So let me copy my regex. Tab, and then you can use plus minus in your what's it called? Tin key.
By the way, those links are in the description and they're also in the bot.
To like zoom in or out. Oh, excellent. Thank you for setting those up, Sunset.
Yep.
Oh, come on. Roll correctly, please. There we go. All right. Corrupt time. No whammies.
No whammies.
Wow, I actually did it. No whammies. I didn't really see that coming, but sweet. Let's do another 6, actually. This is, what, 18 maps? Well, right now it's 12, so this will be... not my fave. But I can, like, I know exactly why. I can pinpoint exactly why. I don't know if it's still the case, but when I first played Righteous Fire, it was, like, your single target was just throwing Fire Trap and waiting, and so I don't love that. And then I just don't really like Shield Charge as like a movement skill. So like any build where you're using Shield Charge, that's not just a Righteous Fire thing, that's like so many skills I don't love. I don't miss the Ashling TFT stuff. Like, it was worth losing that. You know, to lose everything else. Like, it's worth the price.
Greetings. Beauty will grow from your remains.
Alright, let's get this bread. That's not bread. That's correct, 419. It's really not a big deal, though. Yeah, that's no problem. 419. Like, getting 24% quality is really not important. Exactly, it's 1%. Chisels versus quant. I think I'll take the chisels. Feel like I've just eaten a big, like, several handfuls of chisels in the last few minutes.
Oh yeah, you're taking the AI advice to eat like a couple small rocks every day.
Yeah. Coat them with
Oh, okay.
gasoline so that they're spicy.
Oh. Okay. That explains a lot about your behavior.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
worth it to do it for 2% attack speed. If you buy a 24% base and link it by hand first, that's good too, but it's way more expensive. But just doing the enchant, that's not that expensive. Thank you very much for the T1 sub. BX. Oh, let's throw that portal into a little bit more of a safe corner. Pretty close to leveling up, not to jinx it here, but I don't feel jinxed at all. This map's been nice and easy breezy. You're exactly right, Medic. That's really when the spiking starts, is when people start gambling and adding tons more mirrors into the economy.
Now I can focus.
Nope, no breach nodes. It probably will go core, and then there will probably be breach nodes. I would expect this part of Breach League to go core. The tree,
Hello.
I doubt it. Oh, that's nice. I didn't even mean for that to happen, but I have 16 maps lined up and 16 scarabs. Perfect. Oh, I definitely agree. I know some people skip the hives now. I'm not doing that, but I could see doing it. She's very skippable. Good morning, Sir Alec.
Morning.
Yeah, I think that's very likely that the version of Breach we get in the future is just stabilize it and get 4 rares. Or maybe sometimes you get the boss, and then that's how you get Breach uniques in the future. They're just all on him. Maybe they keep the boss token in. Sometimes he drops the boss token, very rarely. And then the boss token is like the source of most of the Breach uniques. There we go. I think we just figured out how to make a PoE league.
Huh.
Or at least how to implement it after the fact.
Uh-huh.
I watched Tombstone again recently. In that movie, they the villains refer to Doc Hickok. No, what's his name? Doc Holliday and Bill Hickok. Yeah, Doc Holliday. They call him Lunger because he's dying.
Yeah.
I like that movie. Tombstone. Wait, potencies. Never mind. I like the idea of getting multiple breaches in maps again if it's all the like stabilized breaches and then like it's just the little like super rare packs every time. Like that could be okay. I think they're fun. I think they're a nice updated version of the old breach. They don't really feel that different from old breach, honestly. It's just new monsters. This though, this is okay. I just wish it were like it started a little faster, I think.
Now I can focus. I've almost got it.
Yeah, I think it's fine. In the way that I think it's opposite day.
Oh, okay. I think if it started up like if it stayed the same speed for starting up in the campaign, that would be fine, but then started faster in maps, I think that would be the move.
Sure.
Yeah.
Greetings.
I mean, more loot from Breach would still be good. I would not be upset about that.
No.
One way or the other.
No. Be upset
Oh
about
no,
it, but
medic. Yeah, internet might have stopped. That might be restream, though, because we're not having any connection issues. Game-wise. Yeah, that I would like to see, is a gong. A gong to just, like, press the gong and make more stuff spawn more quickly. Steal from World of Warcraft. What dungeon is that?
what's that?
What dungeon is that with the gong?
Oh, the Gate of the Setting Sun.
Gate of the Setting Sun. Okay, yeah. Yeah, still the Gate of the Setting Sun gong.
Oh yeah, I don't know why it's disconnected. I haven't seen it disconnect at all. So
Yeah.
I'm watching as well on both streams and it hasn't disconnected at all.
Good.
So if you are experiencing disconnections, it could be something between you and the Amazon Web Services over here or whatever. The US is not known for its solid infrastructure.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
They're touting Starlink like it's a miracle and it offers 100 megabits per second connection in some areas, which is the absolute minimum these days for it to be considered broadband. So
Wow.
mm,
Doing the least.
yeah, doing the least.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
That is available here, but it's not pay as you go. It's just monthly, so bleh. Won't be doing that.
No, no kidding.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Crasper. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Apologies. That is true, Medic. And it is unfortunate that Ritual kind of lost some juice, yeah. Normally during one of these deflation expansions where there's not as much ground loot, Ritual would be good. Because it's not tied to map mod effect or quantity or anything.
Yeah.
But then they nerfed it in the other way of making the Spectres way less valuable because they're semi-permanent instead of super consumable. Yeah. Damn shame. You know, that monster modifier, I don't see people making jokes about it. I think this every time I see it. It says bleeds, and what it means is it applies bleed on hit, but what I read is just simply he's bleeding all over the place. Get him a band-aid. Or a non-branded bandage. Or don't let him touch you. Who knows what diseases he has? And he's bleeding.
Uh-huh.
Where are you at? Please die already, Ghost. Time to die.
I'm enjoying reading the marketing for all of the Restream competitors.
Oh, yeah?
StreamYard is a popular one. They're like, their tagline is literally better than Restream, but I have to say, their free plan puts a logo on your videos, and we don't want that.
Yeah, no. Not really. Not that I can't record locally, I do.
This world isn't yours to conquer.
Oh my god. That stuff with Elon was very funny. Not to even say his name or think about that pathetic dork, but...
Dream not.
Dying to Huey2's Hillock is hilarious.
Win this.
I heard he's great at everything.
So I've heard, yeah.
So he said.
Greetings.
I keep forgetting that gold respec exists. But yeah, like I'm addicted to eating, what are they called? Orbs of Unmaking, case in point, doing it right now. And it's great to just gold respec. It's so cheap. 2,000? It's nothing. Alright, let's go kiss that boss. Let's go give him a hug and a kiss. Yeah, they added Atlas respecking with gold this league. It's really cheap, too.
I love how I click on pricing on this website, and there is not a price in sight because
Come on, man.
at least this other one. So there's another one called OneStream, and their pricing is trimmed.
Ass. Get out of here. The hubris. The gall. Just stand in the detonate explosions, no big deal. That's probably the big chase unique I want to go after now that I give it just a little bit of thought. Let's just check. I'm curious. I'm sure I don't have enough on hand without liquidating, which would be boring. What's a proj going for? 66 divines. Decent chunk of change. Something to work toward. Alright, I just leveled up. Now it's just like a good a time as any to start doing some tier 17s, I think, instead. So I'm gonna maybe shelve some of the rest of these T16s and get into more of a T17 mode. Good morning, old spirit. Oh, the build's feeling real good.
This world isn't yours to conquer.
Good morning.
Annihilation! I nearly have it. Proof against the storm. Forth the dreamer!
I know it's like a silly little thing, but the biggest change I would make to this league mechanic, more than anything else, is making the loot spawn faster. And then also way more of it, sure. But just, it drops very slowly. That's like worth nothing this league, but early on in most leagues, that'd be kind of nice. These tournaments good. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, check this out. Check this out. Do I want to do this one? Okay. This could go badly because of the random shrine buff, but other than this, this is a pretty easy looking map. But like, look at it. Corrupted 8 mod. T17 map. Same here. Corrupted 8 mod tier 17 map for some reason. Cool though.
The ancestors grow impatient.
Yeah, I don't think they removed that Beastcraft. Let's double check. Yep. Seika Wine Vulture. Easy. Or no, not that. Crikix Spitter and Black Morrigan. Yeah. Forgot about that one. Oh well, anyway. Yeah, that works. Getting despair one way or the other absolutely works. Alright, the Maven. Hello, Maven. I feel like they reduced the drop chance of Risk Scarabs this league by like 95%.
That's a lot.
I mean, maybe I'm mistaken. I'll check when I'm back at that mustache, but I'm pretty sure I have none. All right. Okay. I'm saying this out loud so that I remember later. Maven is here, so I need to zone out before the boss and swap minor pantheons so that she doesn't just heal the boss to full. I'm not complaining, and I don't know if it's that my character is better geared than usual, or if tier 17s are easier, but this feels a lot easier than usual at this point in the league.
Yeah.
Not complaining, I am happy. This is my happy tone of voice.
Yeah, yeah. You're really selling it?
No, I am. This is great. I know how bad it can get. I do. Alright, here's the current state of, like, chase stuff. I want to set up the pair of gems that I like over here, jewels over here, to get all these bonuses here. That will be expensive. I also want to roll my belt up to 3 utility flask charges per 3 seconds. That won't be cheap either. I also want tattoos and a progenesis. None of this will be cheap. Some of them, a bit.
Like they nerfed them, and then they're like, wait a minute, did we nerf that? Let's just nerf it again to make sure.
Yep. You know what they need to do? They need to add tier 18s.
Here we go.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. Ended on an odd number like 17. Awfully weird.
Yep. Let's go tier 18 maps.
You know?
Okay, whew. That map, or that mod, nope, that rare, had mods from hell. Life regen, extra life, Maven healing him, siphon flask charges. evil.
Be healed and fight on. None resist my entropy.
Yeah, the tier 18 mods. Oh, what could those be? I mean, basically, that is what Valdo's maps are. Yeah, like tier 18 mods. You just have the feared in every map. Like, every pack is replaced with the feared. And they're possessed. If you stop to loot anything, you get sent to the void. There you go. Oh, I know. Cirrus's deatomization storm is swirling throughout half of the map at all times. Maven's no region lines are swirling around the other half. I need to swap to Rizlafa Pantheon for 50% reduced life recovery of any enemies I've hit recently, so that they can't heal. Doesn't mean I will be affected by Burning Ground, which this map has. Oh
Enjoy it.
well, sucks to suck. Yeah, sucks for me.
Well, just don't stand in it.
Alright, I won't.
Yeah, there you go. Problem solved.
Problem solved. Alright, I have
That
to
was
wait
easy.
here for the loot. Yep. What loot? My bad. Ah! You got me.
Trying to help.
Thanks.
Yep, no problem.
Oh, okay. T1 flat ES prefix on Sork gloves. Really? Oh, man. 1 chaos. Right. No, that's worthless this league. Never mind. I might need to turn the volume of that sound down.
That's fine.
Just that one. All right. Let's see. What's the hardest tier 17 boss? Probably Ziggurat, right? But I don't know. This one gets me. I can't see a damn thing. But I live somehow. I've failed this fight on, like, strong characters before because of this phase right here. Just not being able to see. Shut up, Maven. Shut up.
Silence.
She was healing Lucia the whole time in there, too. I do like the Lucia fight, though. I wish it would stand still and get high-fived by my big purple hands. That would be nice.
stand still. I'm trying to kill you.
If she has what? More life, and endurance charges, and Maven healing her, and hexproof. And is there
Yeah, who
anything
asked for all
else?
that?
Yeah.
Who asked for all that?
Jesus,
Not me.
Louises. All right, there we go. Yeah, she dropped nothing. She dropped an Uber Maven. No, Uber Cirrus fragment. That's like -1 chaos. Thumbs down.
Greetings.
All right. Turn on the... Thank you for the follow, Skullchew. Remembering to turn on the Burning Ground immunity, since we're going back to red stuff. What is this? Okay, that's actually better than I thought. Better than the Cirrus fragment, that's for sure. That's not too bad. Alright, let's do this one. This one will be fun. For the most part, this map's not going to be too hard. That final line, random shrine buff on the unique monsters, can be profoundly evil. If they get the regen shrine, sometimes it's just literally not possible to complete the map unless you're playing an occultist or something that can 100% disable healing. Well, let's get to it.
What are you gonna have for Thanksgiving this year, Laryl?
Chicken? Probably?
Yeah.
What's your
But with what?
Thanksgiving plan?
I'm thinking chicken marsala.
Well, there you go. That was my plan as well.
Thinking chicken marsala and some fully loaded mashed potatoes.
Yeah. Potatoes. There you go. Sounds pretty good to
And-
me.
Maybe some green bean casserole, but made with cream of onion soup.
Yeah. I like the sound of that.
You know, you gotta get all that sodium in while I can.
Divine
So that I'm
vessels.
preserved.
Divine vessels are in there. They are a currency item. Also, I just got flattened. Damn pack of mobs at a shrine. I forget that every time with the Divine Vessels, to be honest. I always think that they're a fragment, because they should be. Alright, what have we got? Fractured boots, that could be good. Could be good. 35, no, trash. If it's 35 move speed or a huge life roll fractured, that can be something. Chaos, like T1 fractured, that can be something. Anything else, hunk of junk.
Don't worry, they're running Twitch on the greatest network in the world. Just ask them.
Oh, damn it. I was looking at chat. That's on me. I believe that is a... well, obviously it was a shrine pack. Not sure what flavor. I don't remember. The extra physical damage and knockback. Really, the issue is the Fizz's extra chaos damage. With these goat men. They're rough.
My God, $10 for a 32-ounce bag of arboreal rice.
That's too much. That's too much!
Okay, alrighty, moving on. Wow.
$5 a pound for rice?
Yeah, that's just too much. Guys.
Cheapest food in the world, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Rice.
Yikes.
Yeah. Man, what are these called? Brutal shrines. So annoying. Especially with a Fizz's extra multiplier happening on the map. Oh, that's true. Do you think a more expensive rice is better at fixing a broken phone?
Nope.
Why not?
Because I believe there are different kinds of white grain rice, just like there are different kinds of oranges, but they're all
Yes.
still just rice.
You never know. Hey, Divine for a Despair on hit ring sold. It's not bad. Yeah, that's exactly right. The more expensive rice has more like nanotechnology built into it to know how to get in there and fix the phone.
Yeah, I bet that's it.
That's why basmati rice is so much more expensive.
Uh-huh.
Because the nanotechnology.
Right.
This world is
Pretty sure.
yours to conquer. Begone, fiends!
Oh man, God, the monsters that reduce your or make you unable to heal above 50%, diabolical. Just such an evil mod. Evil. That's really the word for it. Okay, this boss is going to beat the hell out of me. Increased damage, increased attack and cast speed, bad. This is extra chaos, bad. Withered on hit, bad. Reduced amount of spell suppress damage, bad. And then random shrine buff, could be terrible. So we're gonna set the portal outside, hope that it's not the life regen. Oh, thank God, it's easy. I mean, the boss is going to be painful as hell, but we got an easy shrine buff, at least. Damn, I did not get out of that in time. I have way less time. Have to flame dash out.
We've made a trade.
Thank you, Faustus.
Greetings.
Not the end of the world if I brick this fight, honestly.
True.
Not that big of a deal. I would prefer to kill her, though.
More time efficient to just kill it, you know? That's what this is all about, right? Efficiency.
I would like the currency. I wouldn't say no. She is so damn fast. This is what I'm afraid of. This part of the fight. That was close. Suck it, Baydat. You are dead. Damn, man. My fists keep missing. Or, like, slamming before she's vulnerable. Attackable. Get her. Yeah. Give me the money. Alright, that'll work.
Hello.
Alright, nice. Now we're talking. That's big. That's 100 chaos for the Devouring Fragment. That's why we do this. Yep. Gimme, gimme, yum, 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 yum. Alright, let's do some easier tier 17 maps than those Corrupted 8 mods. Let's see here. This seems really annoying. I think what we do here is... I hate to give up Burning Ground and still do red, but let's do less duration of poison since I'm not technically poison immune. I do have cap chaos res, but still. Let's do the Shakira deal. Oh, man. Got a chisel. And slap a Deli Orb on there. It's actually easier with a layer of Delirium, because everything stops and casts Deli stuff at you. This should be easy. Really not that good, though. 70-50 Scarab currency? We can do better than that. We can do better than that. Awakener's Desolation and random shrine buff. And mark on that. Like, no. Pass. Nope. This is a very annoying map. 126 currency is good. This is extra lightning and minus max res is not good. It's annoying. Hey, Jamela. Hello. That reduced amount of suppressed damage prevented is actually very bad. So we're going to roll over that. Look for a better, more currency one. Yeah, this one's not so bad. This one's not great, but it's not so bad. And then worst case scenario, the boss has got the insane healing bonus, and then we switch to Soul of Rizlatha, and then it's still doable. Let's do it, but I'm going to make one swap. I'm going to drop the Influencing Scarab of Hordes for... If I do Discernment, how much are they going for? 10, oh, 10 chaos isn't too bad. Yeah, it's doable. Because we're getting... Thank you for the follow, AJ. 9, 13, like 14, 15 strong boxes. I think it's worth it. Yeah, that's correct, Crasper. Maven and tier 17 kill, open up your 5th and 6th map device slot. Oh yeah, we're banging. First pack was fine. Yeah, this is easy. We're cruising through porcupines even, like it's not a thing. Okay, good. I hadn't really messed with tier 17s yet much this league, so... wasn't quite sure where I stood. But now I know. It's atop the shoulders of giants. and hopefully right next to a fountain of a mountain or a fountain of divine orbs. Not even close. We're just gonna wait there for a second on that. The thing I found with doing this strategy is sometimes, like, you'll feel like, I think I might have lost currency that map, you know? Like, sometimes that'll happen. You'll have a map or two like that where you're like, I feel like I made like 3 chaos, and it cost me like 10, 15 chaos to run that map. And then you, like, after 20, 30, 50 maps, you look in your stash, and you, like, pull out and sell a bunch of scarabs, and you realize, like, oh, I just sold, like, 1,400 chaos worth of scarabs. I guess I was actually making profits the whole time. Which is nice. They just sort of accumulate and you don't realize. Yeah, I could get an Oriath's End flask. That might be the move long term. I'm thinking about some ways to make resistances a little easier, like dropping Lightning Coil for Doppelganger guys. It's not as tanky, but it is easier to gear for. If you do that, then you can easily fit in Oriath's End. Thank you for the follow, Hadrax. I don't want either of these things to happen. First is you inflict a reflected back at you. Let's see what that actually does. Oh, I lose 2 chaos res. Alright, I can live with that. Probably need a slightly better version of this flask. Like 60, 55% reduced effective curses, but I'll take it. We've done that with Toxic Rain Pathfinder in the past. It's doable. It just requires, like, changing up gear a good bit. Because right now we're running 2 50% auras and a 35, and not requiring Enlighten or any mana reservation efficiency anywhere. So we can just gear for stats and resistances, and it's nice and easy. If we wanted to fit another 25 aura in, then that would require a lot of investment. %, it has enough damage to do crop rotation, yeah.
If that's your thing.
Don't be crapping on crop rotation. That's been some of our most successful videos we've ever done. And most controversial, for what it's worth.
I like it.
Yeah. This lady doesn't like crops.
No.
Honestly, yeah. I hated Harvest during Harvest League. It was peak, but it was very not fun to actually do. I liked the gear. I liked the value. I didn't actually like doing the league mechanic. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever stuck on a single strategy even before we did content creation long enough to make 2,000 divines just from one. But yeah. I think I know that we have the same answer actually to that question from Jamela. Glad to hear that, Crasper. I'll say it. Ambush, I think. Strong boxes is like, I mean, it's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. Probably stronger.
They're kind of everybody's favorite league mechanic.
Yeah.
Okay, fingers crossed it's not the heal. Oh. Alright. Bloom Shrine. Holy god, that is an insane ow. That is an insane circle from her. uh. Damn it, I got clipped. Alright, we got her into intermission anyway, even though I died. Good. Harbingers are fun. I haven't done as much of them in recent times, but there was a time when they were one of my faves. Damn it.
I thought you were good at this game.
No, I'm definitely not. I might brick this fight. I mean, it's not the end of the world, again, if I brick it. Damn,
Simply
I'm
can't believe
stuck
you've
in a
done this.
terrible spot. This increased AoE is not showing up on the circles, but it is working on them, and it is destroying me.
Just what everybody wants.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna botch this, actually. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Oh well.
Yeah, not the end of the world if it happens.
Did happen.
No, there's no way. I can't even see him. That's fine. Let's go ahead and die again. Yeah, just instantly. It's impossible to get out. Alright, whatever. That map sucked. I forgot how bad increased area is on that boss. Alright, let's do a better map. A map that doesn't turbo suck. And that would be not this map. Because holy moly, those are some bad mods. That's gonna be very annoying to run. 140 more currency is good though. Alright. I don't want to do this map. It's going to be annoying. Alright, Patches of Burning Ground is easy. Possessed. Terrible more rewards? Yeah, I don't think so. Bad.
Abort, abort,
Bad. Bad. Bad.
abort.
Oh,
abort.
reduce flask charges. This would be a good map if not for that. Damn. Bad. More monster damage is, like, deeply bad. Hey, that's a lot of people saying they made a lot of currency off of our crop rotation strategy. That's very nice. That makes us feel good. We really like hearing that.
I mean, look, we didn't say it is not good at what we were using it for.
Doing
Just
this.
like other things more. And if I could do anything other than that, it would be that.
Yeah. No, fair
But
enough.
Laryl doesn't feel as strongly about it as I do.
No, I kind of like crop rotation.
Yeah, he likes farming. I don't like it.
True. I got a green thumb.
I mean, me too. But I don't want to farm in game.
Nah. I understand. I didn't really mean to click that. I didn't even feel like I did
Oop.
click that, but okay.
Oop.
Let's just go, I guess.
Let's see you get through this.
Even are the mods? Poison on hit. Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought.
Be gone, foul enemy silence fools.
Hey, I wouldn't say 9 to 10. I wouldn't say no to 9 to 10 divides per map right now. Man, oh man. Yeah, we've been thinking about a couple of, like, video ideas, stuff to do in the coming week. We got a video coming out later this morning about, like, budget farm strats, you know, first Friday after League launch. Alright, getting just Brutus hooked right back. Thanks, Brutus. Gonna have to play around with some high value strategies for a while. Make a bunch of currency off that.
I'm looking through all these holiday candy because I know they always have something special. But do you remember that one year when I bought those? I don't even remember what they were. They were a collection of square candies, but they were not sweet at all. Like, at all.
Yep, I do.
Those were the weirdest holiday treat I've ever had. I cannot remember what they're called.
Like,
But they
a
were...
bunch of punishment candies.
Yeah, they were not my favorite. They were like sadness squares.
More like a non-sweet thing can be totally great, but that's not candy. That's like a snack.
Yeah. Yeah, I eat them all the time.
Yeah.
I'm a professional snacker. I eat
I wish.
very little at each time, so snack on.
Hey, Div, nice. Now we're talking.
But those candies were just sadness. They are selling the Queen Anne cherries this year.
I love those.
I know. That's why I mentioned them.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're
I'm
welcome.
a chocolate-covered cherry enjoyer. I'm a regular cherry enjoyer.
We are not doing two-man content, but we have considered it. We might in the coming leagues we might play together. But something to keep in mind is that I am Lerald's current only mod, and so
True.
I also use this time to do like admin stuff for our channels.
Yeah.
we are actually in the process of considering renaming our umbrella brand, Skipping Sleep Studio, and that involves a ton of work. So it would just be to unify our name across the PoE and WoW site on Icy Veins, because we will likely cover some WoW news for Icy Veins in the future as well.
Very likely.
And right now we have to use 2 different accounts to log in.
Yep.
With one being WoW at night and the other one being Path of Evening. And so it would be nice to... Skipping Sleep Studio is kind of a long name. So we were thinking about it, and we're thinking about shortening it. And we already have an idea in mind. It would require changing our Discord link and changing our link tree and changing the email associated with it, and then changing
Damn it.
that YouTube, and literally changing every Discord link on every video description. It's
Yeah.
just a lot of things. It's
Yep.
a lot of things. So I've been kind of putting it off.
True. Justifiably so. Damn, I got
Still-
killed.
Steelbringer, we don't do any like live pub review stuff, but we
Yeah.
have a like really helpful community in our Discord, so you can ask there in the TRPF forum channel. Sometimes we can chime in on certain builds if we're not, like, we're producing content for 2 separate YouTube channels, so like we
Got a full
try
plate.
to allocate a certain amount to Discord reading.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But we do have a lot of
But,
people who are very helpful.
But yeah, we have been incredibly like blessed with the most helpful groups of people that come in and are really passionate about the builds that we play, and also other builds, and you can talk with them about TRPF in the Discord, and sometimes you'll get a chime in from us or just a reinforcement from us.
That's right.
We do read everything though, guys. It's very
We read
similar to our
everything.
YouTube comments.
Yeah.
We read every single thing, but we don't feel an obligation to respond to every single thing like we do on YouTube.
Yeah. We want to make sure people
And
don't
we
get
do
left
not review
hanging.
pubs on YouTube.
But yeah. No, not at all. Or email. Sometimes we get emails about
Yeah, don't
asking for
email us
pobs,
your pobs,
and do not ever do that.
Yeah, please don't do that. Oh god.
That's fine. I'm not gonna put anybody on blast by name, but it has happened a few times. It's like,
Oh god.
come on, man. You had to click the button where it said business inquiries only. Like, you get it, right? Sometimes you get spammed or whatever. Or you get a person who is making a legitimate business inquiry, but it's for something really stupid. A lamp.
Yeah.
That's... I see that. Alright, let's keep clearing. I see it. Finally found the boss. Finally made my way to him. Good morning, Fishmad. Well, thank you for saying that. It is a team effort. Sunset and I work on... Ow.
We don't work on hurting.
We
don't
work on
hurting each
running
other.
into pillars and dying. We work on everything together. Definitely it's very helpful to have, 2 heads. 2 heads are better than 1, right?
Absolutely.
Oh man, those water pillars are so dangerous. No big deal. I dinged shortly before going into T17, so the plan was to live fast and die often. Don't want to stay out of that, though. I don't know where I missed anything. Oh, that room over there. I'll check it. I don't really know how I missed it. Wow. Not very exciting. You know, when they got rid of the constant delirium music in PoE 2, I thought surely they would do the same thing in PoE 1. I am disappointed that they have not. This boss is really making me work for it. Damn. What if we got, mod-wise, Chaos Res? Is that it? Still, though. It's a lot of damage reduction. I wish Despair took more res away.
I'm gonna call and see when that node.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would love to
see about
know.
that node.
Yeah, me too. All right. Three fragments is okay. Shaper ones are not great. Oof. Yuck. What? It can't really be that bad, can it? I'm gonna buy him just cuz.
Order. I'll let you know.
Agreed.
Damn, man. And how the mighty have fallen over here.
At that price?
For chaos, I'm rich. You can reroll like Guardian boss fragments, but that's it. So not those. As far as I know, anyway. My orb of unmaking addiction continues. I'm up to 81. I'm gonna be in the hundreds or thousands before the end of the league. Citadel's like my least favorite. No, you know what? A-Bomb is my least favorite tier 17. Now that I think about it, A-Bomb is by far my least favorite tier 17. This is a really easy one, except for the unique bosses are possessed, which feels like there is no way to do that with how tanky they'll be with the Chaos Res and the damage from the Frenzy charges. That's brutal. Damn shame, too, but yeah, no more currency roll on it. Like, nah. Reduced action speed is so stupid. That mod's gotta die. Same with the no damage for 30% of the map. Oh, I don't want to do no auras. I don't want to not have haste and malevolence. Oh, man. No, I don't think so. Okay, that's doable. That's actually, I mean, famous last words, but that's actually easy as hell. Oh, here's something I haven't looked into in a bit. Delirium orbs. So, wrong orb. Really? They're already rising in price. There we go. Yep. Oh. I think I just caught a market inefficiency here.
We'll make it happen. I'll put the word out. We'll make it happen.
Just going through buying delirium orbs. Okay, so skittering are worth a ton. So that's like a real market inefficiency right now. If you wanted to buy a bunch of cheap delirium orbs and then convert them over and sell them as diviners or skittering, with life force being cheap.
You know,
270. Okay, so how much is 270? Just eyeballing it. It's like 5 chaos to reroll a stack. That's actually pretty expensive. Oh, this might not be a market of inefficiency at all. Kind of got to get lucky. Well, that's not it. All right, that'll work. That'll definitely work.
all in order. I'll let you know.
Not too bad. I'm going to hang on to those fine ones, though, because they are fine. Good night, Rich. Thanks for hanging out. I love destructive play. I used to hate Maven, and I've come full circle on that. Really become a big fan. Least favorite map? That's a good question. There's so many to choose from. Let's just think. It'll come to me. Primordial Blocks, honestly, is one that really stands out to me as being like a real hateable one. Twitch stream is having some problems. I think it's an issue with Twitch or our restream because YouTube is working, but yeah, it's not amazing. Yeah, honestly, I think I might have nailed it with Primordial Blocks. That is one that I do remember that map. I always remember it. It really sticks in my mind. And I really don't like it. Every time I'm in there, I'm like, man, this sucks. The good answer is probably something like Core, where you have like a really boring bad boss. It's like super time consuming to get to. Oh, thank you for the follow, Northern Monkey. Oh, Sun Temple PoE 2 is definitely the worst map. Worst map they've ever made. Not even close. That thing needs to be deleted. And speaking of deleted, I'm gonna go run a Abomination map and probably get killed. Yeah, that'll happen, Nate. That's literally what I got on mine. I got 19% attack speed. I like nailed all my nulls, super happy. 60% chaos. Like, alright. Oh well, I tried. Brian shame. I'll probably do another one at some point. Okay, nice to just spawn into that, I guess. Oh, unstable tentacle fiends. Did I just straight up not see that on this? Cool. The Gem Cutter. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pick up a third of a GCP. Okay. Couple of Dunes maps, and then oh, T14 Arachnid Tomb. Well, whatever, I already picked it up. Yeah, honestly, the 1% attack speed from quality through the Harvest enchant is not that big of a deal. Yeah, I'll take the Quant. That's fine. Oh, if I die, I have to remember to turn on Burning Ground Immune Pantheon, though. I forgot to turn that back on. And here's an opportunity to die. I'm going to wait for these circles to explode. Then try and do the boss. Yeah, hopefully somebody will help you out, Steel. Alright. I'm trying to remember the order I do this in. Normally I do Malagaro first, then Doedra, and then Shav last, if I remember correctly. It looks like I'm gonna be killing Shav first. The arms chose. Okay, that was totally easy. That was way easier than I thought. Great. I loved that. Really? Just a blazing? Damn, man. Talk about stingy.
Greeting. Go with courage.
I realize I'm not done. I'm going back in there in a second. I think something I'll do in the coming days is probably some Corrupted 8 mod map farming to like get some nice like map farm juicing going, and that'll probably be, I mean, never promise anything, right? I don't know, but we'll see if that maybe is worth making a video out of, just like how to farm tons of maps. Those are some of our favorite like vids to do. How to farm lots of maps, drop rotation, strong boxes, Toxic Rain. Yeah, we got a formula. Yeah, I'll take that prismatic tincture. Might be worth rolling up. You never know how good a prismatic tincture you roll up can wind up being. Like, some of the most valuable things I've sold in this league and past ones have just been, you know, ground loot that you rolled. Like a really, really perfectly rolled T1 prismatic flask. It's rare, but it happens. Ah, nice and convenient. Alright. Hopefully we can get a divine from the reopen. That'd be nice. Not this time. That's okay. So it's the next. I wish these things would expire quicker. It's really annoying how long they last as an area denial. Nice. Maybe those are worth a little bit. Oh, red trail? Never mind. I thought they were Garakon's flight. Oh man, I am loving that tier 17 map mods are spawning inside the Citadel. That's fun. We'll just look around, try and find these caches, and then we'll do this. And then that'll wrap this map up. You know, I haven't really looked into options for Valdo this league, but probably. With enough investment, Penance Brand can, definitely. You have to build it differently this league since you don't have a mercenary providing auras, but, you know, you do it and then you're done. There's a lot of other power available this league that wasn't in last. Alright, let's just clean up this last alcove here, and then we're good to go.
Let's get it done. Cover me. Annihilation! Get them off me! Burn it all to the ground!
Alright, we're near the end of this. Well, halfway point anyway. Nice and smooth so far. Alright.
Okay.
Well, we got enough shields to just coat her in shields for the entire rest of the fortress. I love that. When you just have like 3 shields and you're at wave 18, you can just do 2 waves with a shield, then 2 waves with a shield, then 2 waves with a shield, and you're done.
Regenerating! I'll have to stay behind. You must escape.
I mean, Elementalist is a very tanky ascendancy. But yeah, you need everything to do Valdo maps. You need insane damage and tankiness. In terms of knowing how to know and knowing where to look, it's sort of like knowing how to be good at basketball. Like, you just, you know. It's a lot that goes into it. A lot of game knowledge. A lot of trial and error.
Orders in. Was a long journey, but the exchange went well.
All right. Alrighty, I think that'll do it for us for tonight. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Sorry the Twitch stream wasn't as stable. as we'd hoped.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on with that. We're not sure if it's. We think it's Restream.
Unfortunately, yeah.
We're gonna look into some other solutions and ask a few friends who stream what they use as well.
Yeah. Yep, that would be good to get that sorted out. Yeah, it is. It is. All right, thanks everybody. Have a good night or morning or whatever, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.